Now let's talk to an investment analyst and the head of research at AfroInvest, Robert Omotunde. Good morning, Robert. A very beautiful week to you.
Thank you, Chimeze. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, as an investment analyst, what do you make of the trading pattern at the equities market in the first trading week in October? Were you surprised when you heard, what do you make of that trading pattern actually?
Well, what we saw basically was more of investors who are trying to be cautious after the great macro trade that we've had so far in 2017. You recall that after the I&E FX window, we've seen a lot of positive sentiment return into the market. And at H1, when we also saw positive earnings led by the banks and most of the sectors that were pressured in 2016 turning out positive results, we saw that impact on the equities market. So the first week in October basically reflected the calm that sort of ended the last quarter of the year. I mean, the third quarter of 2017. But what we also noticed was towards the end of trade and the first week, talking about Thursday and Friday, we saw some renewed momentum in terms of positive signal that the market garnered. And we are suspecting that this is likely due to the end of the quarter, which we expect that earnings will start coming in. And generally speaking, we are very positive in terms of earnings delivered by most of the banks and all other sectors. It's worthy of note that the positive gyration we saw in the market last week was mainly driven by the gains in the banking sector, which we believe that most investors are positive of what to expect by the time they start turning out their numbers starting from this week or next.
Now, talking about earnings, which companies are you expecting to post their earnings this week?
Well, for the week, we are hoping that because usually the consumer goods, especially Nestle, it's usually an early announcer when it comes to quarterly earnings. So we are suspecting that perhaps towards the end of the week, see their result coming. But we are more positive that by next week, we see the influx of most earnings coming in, especially from the banks. This is third quarter earnings. Most of them have done their half-year audit. We do not expect that there will be any further delay in terms of when they release their results. So we think that investors are just positioning ahead of these positive earnings, which, of course, have been expected.
All right. During the week on the review, Dangote Cement withdrew its interest in acquiring the entire share capital of South African PPC in a transaction estimated at about $700.47 million US dollars. Were you surprised when you heard that?
Well, we were not particularly surprised because if you drill down the numbers, the deal was worth over $700 million. As we speak, the market cap of the company is just about that, approximately $700 million. But for Dangote, it's more of a major player in that sector, especially in the African region. If the deal had been successful, it would have made Dangote obviously more bigger. But in terms of looking at the fundamentals of PPC, if you check, why Dangote Cement is doing about 44.7% EBITDA margin. If you check that for PPC, it's about 19.3% EBITDA margin. And in fact, if you drill down to the bottom line, you see that PPC is barely doing 1% in terms of margin. And since the operations will be basically domiciled there in South Africa, if Dangote Cement was coming in, it was going to do a lot of work. If the synergy between the acquired company and the entire group will not be a drag to Dangote's earnings, because if you look at the numbers, about a third of Dangote's revenue, would have been coming from PPC if that acquisition has failed through. So I want to believe that it's more of the growth, the downstream cement growth, going back to the drawing board and trying to analyze what potential benefits they stand to gain if they have gone ahead with that acquisition. So, but we are not particularly surprised.
Now, Robert, during the week, of course, the president made some appointments at the central bank. Well, aside from the new deputy CBN governor, new members of a monetary policy committee were also named. How does the investment community see these appointments, particularly as regards the MPC members? And what would that actually mean for the interest rate environment going forward into the 2018?
Well, yes, the appointment was made, and there were a lot of discussion around that particular appointment as to whether the newly appointed deputy governor would be a good fit for that office. But our own perspective would be that currently, as we speak, there has been no news that suggests that the appointment of Aisha Ahmad would potentially mean that she's going to take over the position of the deputy governor, Sarah Lade, who was in economic policy. You know, we are more of the view that there may be some reorganization or some rearrangement internally. But in terms of monetary policy, we do not expect that this appointment is going to bring about a major shift, because if you look at the constituents of the committee, there are about 4 deputy governors, you know, who usually would tilt towards the line of where the governor is, and there are about other 2 appointees of the governor, you know. So mostly when you talk about monetary policy, these other members of the committee, the appointees of the governor, the deputy governor, and the governor himself, who already form the majority of the committee, usually will determine what the direction of the policy is going to look like. So for us, we think it's not significantly going to change monetary policy expectation, especially for the end of the year and going into 2018, because the governor already guided towards the last NPC, at the last NPC meeting, that we are going to begin to see some gradual easing towards the first half of 2018. And we've already seen that in the market. These are already moderating. So monetary policy will most likely still be applicable.
All right, thank you very much, Robert Omotunde, Head of Research at Afri Invest. Well, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will look at the woman Aisha Ahmad as the new CBN Deputy Governor. Just stay with us.